Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the News in 2 Minutes with the news that you need to know. Let's begin. Military analysts warn that events taking place in the Syrian civil war are driving neighboring nations to consider climactic preparations for ground and air warfare following the confirmation of local reports that show Islamic State fighters in their organization with anti-government Islamic extremist groups that are backed by Western nations including the US and Europe are coming into control of key infrastructural and domain-based regions, a move that many believe will lead to the overthrowing of the Syrian president and the reign of hardline Islamic leadership within the country. Researchers leading an international team of scientists that work in the field of computational biology and the programmatic mapping of Earth's future are warning that considerable advancements to the food production process must be made throughout the world if humanity hopes to ward off large bouts of starvation and crop degeneration in the years to come as the population of the planet continues to outpace the resources that conventional farming methods and inner soil nutrients can provide. While researchers working for the government claim that levels are within the accepted standards for human occupation, scientists along with a former board member for the detection of radiation in Hong Kong are claiming that background levels of radiation found throughout various points in the city, including schools and office buildings, far exceed the levels that are considered safe for long-term exposure, a fact that researchers say could indicate that either a radioactive cover-up has taken place in the communist country or a considerable lapse in the approval process of radioactive building materials, a fact that could cost the lives of thousands in China and around the world. Scientists are warning that structural damage at the Fukushima nuclear power plant in Japan could compromise the containment measures in place following the disclosure of information showing that machinery used for the handling of spent fuel at the plant may break the wall, triggering a water leak from the pool, which contains 566 spent fuel assemblies, an event that some warn would be a worst-case scenario in the effort to slow radioactive contamination in what continues to be the world's worst nuclear disaster. As organizations and individuals continue to decrease their reliance on fossil fuel and acknowledge the growing dangers of nuclear power production, scientists working at the parliament offices in Israel have installed what they claim to be the largest solar field of any national assembly in the world. And to wrap things up, new studies show the growing link between organic produce that has not been sprayed with toxic chemical byproducts and antioxidant health benefits. Officials are working to prepare for long-term power outages as research shows an increase in large-scale disaster events, and aftershocks and continued trembling is seen increasing along the Ring of Fire following yesterday's 7.5 in Papua New Guinea. And that's it for this episode of the News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by SensibleSilver.com, the intelligent choice in colloidal and ionic silver products. With high-quality, all-natural anti-infective immune support supplements, disinfectants, and hygiene products for both daily use and long-term storage, Sensible Silver is a must-have in your medicine cabinet and preparedness kit. For more information on healing with silver, visit SensibleSilver.com today. And Silver123.net, part of the Silver Saver program, giving you options to save while continuing to invest in silver and gold. Sign up at Silver123.net and start saving today.